Yeah, wow.
The boys are back in town. What's up, Weezy? What's up, Cal?
What's happening?
They back in the
What it do,
building.
everybody?
Gang back all together. Gang's out here.
Yeah.
It is full house. What's up, Weezy? You said you got a song of the week. You don't got a song of the week. I got a question for you real quick.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
No. You cool with me asking you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Sports. Is it rigged or sports rigged?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, here's his thing.
Okay, now listen now.
No,
Land the plane.
here's the thing.
We taxied already.
Sports rigged. I can't prove that sports are rigged,
Mm-hmm.
but I can prove that referees. I think referees. I don't feel like it's. I don't think it's a script for sports, but referees do cheat, and they do have their private agendas.
Wow.
But I can't prove that it's a script.
Okay.
Now, if you ask me from a gambler's perspective,
Yeah. That's what we asking.
it's rigged.
Oh shit. Okay.
But because it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's
Well, Vegas is powerful.
that too. Well, why is Vegas?
Foul.
So is Vegas powerful? Is it why?
Two things be true.
I mean, if Vegas is powerful, why does that affect the game? How does that affect the game?
Because of the line.
I'm saying, so is it script?
Could be.
All right.
Yeah. My song of the week. I don't. Yeah, he just want. He had a question, so I let him get that one off. My song of the week is Nelly's "Right There" freestyle.
Ah, come on.
It
wasn't even a freestyle.
Freestyle. I'm just saying.
That was the verse on the remix.
It was a freestyle. It was a right there. It was named literally. You YouTube right now, "Right There" freestyle. Just remember why you do that right there.
My question.
all he said.
My question is, what made you bring that one up?
No, I'm just asking a question because Nelly said he could have said.
Oh Lord.
Let me tell you what he said.
No.
He said, I could have said the way you did
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Or why you doing that right there?
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I went R&B this week, song of the week.
Slow it down, coach.
The Dream.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Woo. Featuring Jake?
No.
See,
you don't
know.
Nah.
Yeah. You wasn't outside.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Somebody let the beat build.
Jesus Christ. What
Ooh,
a time.
Yeah.
What a time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know Fancy?
Nah, he don't know that one.
Yeah. Close us out, franchise.
Oh, man. One of my favorite albums of the past 5 years. Actually had a 5-year anniversary. Shout out to Stove Guy Cooks. My song is John Starks. Cult classic. Definition of a cult classic. Not a classic to the masses. But if you tuned in with that, straight through.
There it is.
Ain't a skip in the world.
Oh, chill, man.
On
skipping the world.
on that album, if you listen to Stove God, that album's 1 through 11, bro. Not a skip. Not one.
We gotta have time to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, let's get to it, guys.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back, and some of you for the first time, to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, you out the building, but how you doing, brother?
2.
All right.
It's quiet. It
Yeah.
is quiet.
Crickets.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
Where do you hear that?
Say that.
Where do you hear that?
Say that, boy. Episode 559, we're handing out pro comparisons for the top defensive players in the 2025 NFL Draft.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff.
Yeah.
Best of the week. Talk to the people.
Came right across the park it out.
Hell, married that one.
Man, shout out to the. All right. Shout out to the NFL. Shout out to the Hallmark channel. linking up with the Buffalo Bills. They're gonna produce a holiday movie premiering this Christmas season. Shout out to my guy Damar Hamlin making the announcement. I think he has a guest appearance in the movie.
Oh shit.
Shout out to him,
He
man.
finally found a job he good at.
Shout out to Damar
That
Hamlin.
moment ain't passed. That's 2 years later. That moment he's still living off that moment.
What
He
you got, Coach?
died.
Yeah, been 2 years.
It might have been 3. What you got, Coach?
Oh my God. My best of the week is, man, Paige Buckner's reaching out to Juju and telling her that her line is open anytime if she needs to talk or any help she needs, because she knows the process of coming back from ACL injury, how grueling it can be. So she told her any advice she needs or any she needs to talk about anything, she can reach out to her anytime.
Yep.
That's class act by
Class
Paige.
act. Yep. She did her sophomore year as well.
Yeah.
So shout out to Paige. Shout out to Drew. Godspeed to Drew. That's my girl. Best of the week for me is Coach Prime signed a 5-year, $54 million extension with
That's
the
how-
Colorado Buffaloes. He's now the 4th highest paid coach in college football. So shout out to Coach Prime.
Must be the money.
Does he gotta go?
Prime
He gotta
like
make the
it.
tournament now? He gotta make the playoffs now, right?
Oh, he gonna make the playoffs.
Must be the money.
Not maybe,
Shaking it.
maybe not this year, but next year for sure. What you got, Weezy? What's your best of the week?
My best of the week is this past week's birthday week. Birthday week, man.
Yeah.
It's a good week.
We had to switch today. For you don't do nothing on your birthday.
No, I don't do nothing on my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we worked on our birthday. That's our fault, ain't it?
that's just what y'all do. I don't work on my birthday. Not now. Same thing next year. The year after that. Long as he bless me, I won't work on my birthday.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, yeah,
I ain't got nobody's job or nothing.
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. You wasn't gonna go to this one. I said, what you doing? Didn't do nothing.
I don't care how you say it, Jay. You can say it. You say it however you want to say it. How you want to reverse it.
Right back to you.
I'm not gonna work on my birthday. Not gonna
Say
do it.
less. Yeah, for sure.
He still.
I'm just saying, one team, one dream.
Speaking
Cameraman.
of what?
Rich will be rich. What's your worst of the week, gang?
No, my worst of the week, man. We had a final softball practice this week. If we practice like that, we're gonna get our ass told.
Like that's some athletes this time, dog. Like what up some athletes?
I know the girls gonna go on spring break and like that, but we gonna get our ass told if we practice like that.
What happened to the athletes, man?
You gotta see me, 'cause I was pissed off the other night. I said, man, I told coach, I said, if they come in here and act like this next week, we're gonna get our ass towed up. It's gonna be a long season, man.
You got a coach, man. Step up. Coach him up, Weezy.
Right.
Man, Sunday, it's a real thing when they have good days and bad days. It's a real thing.
Real thing.
Coach can tell you that. for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
My worst of the week is the nose wipe. The NFL is adding the nose wipe celebration to its list of actions that will result in a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Dang.
They said the nose wipe. But if you go into the first down, they said it celebrates connections to gang culture.
I knew it was coming.
Of course it is.
Is that real? No, I didn't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
Big Bang said wipe it. No.
Yeah, one of my favorite songs ever.
Yeah.
NFL dead ass is ran like a plantation. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Plantation.
and when CeeDee Lamb does it, he's not going backwards. He's going forward.
He going forward. Yeah,
he going forward.
first down.
Oh,
It says, something ain't right. What you got worse of the week, okay?
My worst of the week right there. Like,
My worst of the week is Marvin Sapp closing the doors on
Oh,
people.
man.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
he never would have paid that.
Just saying.
what do you do, coach?
I'm just saying. Allegedly, I wasn't there.
He closed the church doors.
Nah, he locked the door. He locked the door. Let me tell
Allegedly.
you something. Let me tell you something.
Never would have paid that.
Hold on. What do you do, coach?
Allegedly
Uh-huh.
doing church services when it was time to pass around the collection plate. He said, "We're gonna come up with
40,000.
For it again.
in money
What's in your
for the
wallet?
church.
Yeah.
Ushers, close the doors. We're not letting nobody out until we come up with this
That's what I'm
40,000.
trying to tell you. Third and short, Derrick Henry.
We're a bit better. Boom.
Allegedly, let me say allegedly.
No, it's video.
I'm
Video proof. Video
just
proof.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wanted to get more than 10%. He want his 10% all
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, see?
Jeff, close us out, Jeff.
See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My worst of the week is athletes, social media, and beef. We gotta chill, man. It's Brandon Jennings versus the world,
Oh, Lord.
Asante Samuel versus the world, and LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith.
Just remember,
Yeah, What's
Why
up?
you do that right there?
Oh,
That's what he said.
But Stephen A got a problem. I said the same thing about Brown. I said I swung on his ass too.
Yeah.
I would have said that.
Make sure to
Mhm.
check us out on iTunes, the Facebook, the Instagram, and the Google Play. Don't forget about the Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho
Yes, sir.
and Weezy.
What it do?
You guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners.
We do. This week's award recipient is Holly Rowe.
It is. It is. Coach Lock girl right here.
Oh, really?
It's Coach Lock girl right here.
Dang, you throw me under the
Yeah,
bus. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah.
Shout out to Holly. ESPN sideline reporter Holly Rowe is a fan favorite. Shout out to you, Coach. In the women's basketball.
Down on it. Okay.
However, the 58-year-old sideline reporter is currently under fire. She's under fire. Yeah. ESPN's lead women's basketball reporter was covering USC's first round NCAA tournament game. USC was taking on number 16 seed UNC Greensboro. Now, during the blowout, Holly Rowe was talking about the Juju Watkins effect at the Galen Center, home of the USC Trojans in Los Angeles. Rowe said about Watkins, and I quote, "She is a cultural icon here in LA. I was at the game here last year, and I thought it was the BET Awards.
dang.
It was like every star in that community was there." End quote.
She just used the wrong words.
Come on, Holly.
She used the wrong words.
Yeah, she did.
We're gonna cut Holly
She's
some
wrong.
bail.
Oh,
We're gonna cut Holly some bail.
come on, Holly.
No.
We gonna
That
Come
was-
on, Holly.
Hey, listen, guys.
Come
That
on,
was a
Holly.
planned
No.
attack.
Hell no.
Nah.
Holly Rowe just got to read the room. She has a brown child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She from Holly Grove.
Not,
Holly Rowe
not
from
from-
Holly-
no,
Holly Rowe from Holly
No.
Grove.
she just got to read the room. At least say the Grammys,
MTV Awards.
the Emmys.
What did she say? The source.
And I think she said the Source Award.
Oh.
The Source
She
Award
say
is the
Freak.
BET.
Oh,
Did she say freak, Nick?
oh, come on, man. You get we just gotta go
freak down. Like, that hold on.
Now she would have said, "We listen and we don't judge by Freak Neek."
Or she,
Oh.
or she could have said it looked like it looked like a hip hop video. That'd be bad.
Bro,
Yeah.
the BET Awards. First off, the people that come to Juju's games, Kevin Hart, Sanaa Lathan, they not even Chris Brown. They're not even pulling up to the BET Awards.
They all been there.
No, I'm saying as of late.
Been there. All
Right.
been there.
That's what I'm saying. Just say the MTV Awards. Just say the Grammys, because there's a wide variety of people that's gonna be there.
Just say the awards. Just say award show.
Just like
Like
an
an award show here.
That's
That's
it.
all she had to say.
Holly.
Fashion
Yeah.
show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spock, you ain't took one in a minute.
I haven't. That ain't my girl though. We ain't gonna do that. We're gonna put
Fight
that
back,
on wax.
Fight back.
We gonna put that on wax
Yeah,
first.
to him and bring it to homecoming. Show
We're
her.
gonna put that on wax first. I have no problem taking that yellow box, but that is not my girl. We're gonna have these people out here on Beyonce's internet
Yeah.
thinking that's my girl.
The year of our Lord, 2025. That's right. Yeah, coach, get that
I get it to her.
100% grain of oats right to
Yeah,
it, man.
yeah, I got that.
You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
Hey, it's your man, Coach Lock. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Full Sport Press podcast every Monday, wherever you stream your podcast episodes. Like I always say, get a drummer song.
Revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press podcast. Before we get started, I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Lock.
Big Jill, what you find on social media, my brother?
Weezy, thanks for asking. You can find me at JEasley84 across all social media platforms.
Jay, what you find on social media, my brother?
I'm J-Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's have a conversation on Twitter, man.
Coach Lock, you back, baby.
Yeah, man. Nothing's changed. Just Lock _the_ great. That's THA. Get at man.
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you. Holla at you. All right, let's kick the first half off with some college basketball talk for the men and women's side. We've seen 68 teams trim to 64, 64 teams cut down to 32, and now with one weekend in the books, we're down to 16 now, 8 still alive in the men's NCAA tournament as well as the women's. All 4 number 1 seeds are among this group. So are 3 of the 4 number 2 seeds, and there's just one double-digit seed in the Sweet 16. Here are the biggest winners and losers from the tournament's first 2 rounds. Jefferson, Coach. Yeah, Coach, what you got? Give me your first winner.
First one is the SEC, man.
Okay.
They had 7 teams make it to the Sweet 16.
Mhm.
That's almost half of the pool. No,
To the Sweet
to the Sweet 16.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, play.
I mean, for a conference to almost be half of the Sweet 16 speaks numbers of what the conference was. But this is not a surprise. Everybody knew the ACC was the most dominant conference in college basketball on the men's side this year. So I'm speaking of the men because I know we said men or women, whichever way you want to go. But the SEC, man, just dominant.
Talk to me, Jeff. Give me your first winner.
I'm not gonna take the bait. I'm not gonna do it.
Mm-mm.
Cooper Flag is my first winner. Hey man, everything he's box office. Everything that was advertised these first 3 games in the tournament. Well, as of recording, these first 3 games in the tournament I've seen with him. And that game against Arizona was he gets to his spot, plays at his own pace. That's your number 1 draft pick going to the NBA. If you had any question,
Yeah, what he did last night was big time. 30 points. I was just speaking on what.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I was with Locke, man. I was, I didn't fall out of the bracket, but I was all SEC, and for them to have 7 teams or the 16 is big time.
And you said they're gonna have all 4 Final Fours.
That's what I'm rooting for. All 4 SEC teams in the Final Four.
Say less. My first winner viewership, the NCAA tournament as a whole, just posted their best ratings as a $9.4 million viewer on all platforms: CBS, TNT, TBS, and True TV. That's the best since 1993. So that shows the uptick in women's basketball and college basketball as a whole, man. So shout out to viewership. Give me another winner, Weezy.
Another one for me was yesterday. Alabama broke a record. The over and under for their game was 176.
Yeah.
And all the money was on the under. So guess what it did?
They said if they didn't,
Over.
they said if they didn't score one single 2-point shot, they still would have beat
Yeah.
BYU.
that's correct.
That's crazy.
They hit
Nuts.
28 threes.
Yeah, they was shooting it out there. They shot the lights out.
Yeah, they did.
No, law averages. That's what. Yeah,
No.
yeah. Law averages.
That's why they went off
That's why
because
they went off.
because they've been missing.
Mm-hmm.
It clicked.
No,
No, they
it will,
shouldn't
it
have.
will not happen.
Yeah, it
They
won't.
No,
would
they
not
would break
make,
the
they would not make 23.
Yeah. Talk to me, coach. Give me another winner.
Darian Williams from Texas Tech, averaging 14 points in the regular season, but is averaging 19 in the NCAA tournament. He's raising his NBA draft stock by leading his Texas Tech team deep into the tournament. Hit the big game tying 3 to send the game into overtime last night at the time of recording, and hit the game-winning shot to win the game in overtime. So he's just makes his draft stock rise continuously.
Franchise.
Turner Sports. Yeah, we're losing inside the NBA as its current incarnation, but we still got Ernie, we still got Kenny, we still got Charles. I got to deal with Clark Kellogg. That's a whole nother can of worms. But you still get those 3 guys talking about basketball, man. It's still must-see TV anytime they on the screen.
Say less. Weezy, give me another winner. You done?
I got you. Winners.
Yeah, well, okay. My last winner is Coach Cal, man. Even though they lost in the Elite Eight. No, listen. Yeah. Weezy looked at me in my face, said Coach Cal couldn't coach. And if they actually,
close games, you don't make good decisions.
well, this is what I'm saying. No,
Started again last.
no, that don't have anything to do with the
Okay.
coach.
No. I'm not today.
That don't have anything.
You're right.
Weezy, I got you, brother. Don't you worry about it.
That's the only.
Don't you worry about it.
If he can't make them rebound, he
I
can't
got-
make them shoot free
I
throws.
got it. Don't you worry about it.
That's all I'm saying,
It was 7 seconds there down at 3. He didn't foul.
bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. If
Hold
they,
up.
it's ridiculous.
We're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. There's no statistical data that says if you're up 3 with 7 seconds, you foul. We've seen that go wrong.
Yeah, but he could have played the game.
Play the percentages though, coach. You first. This is your profession, so I'm not saying you're wrong, but you play the percentages. If you up by 3 and you get them before they actually shoot the 3 ball and get them to shoot two free throws, you play the percentages off of that
Nah,
because
that-
the
that's-
clock the clock is on your side that way.
Nah, because that's what I'm saying. There's no real statistical evidence that's shown it's best to do it. All that comes down to, not saying you're wrong or not saying you're right, all it comes down to is your coaching philosophy. Some coaches don't believe in doing that. They believe because just as easy you could say you play percentages, I could easily say just make him drive to the basket, just guard the 3-point line, don't let him get no threes off.
Yeah.
And that's the mistake they made. I know we ain't trying to get in that, but the guy let him just shoot the three instead of pressing up to force him to drive. And we don't know.
That's
Exactly.
not Cal's fault. He can't go over there and tell them to make free throws. They miss free throws, bro. They got offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds was 22-7. He can't go in there and say, "Hey guys, y'all make sure y'all get the rebound." So and I understand people don't like Cal, and so no, you don't, because if you say he can't coach, and
I'm not
he
gonna say
coached,
he can't. I'm not gonna say he can't coach.
no, this was his best coaching job I've seen.
Now I give you that.
He's
Now
coaching.
this year he wasn't supposed to go to the tournament. So
And they made it to the Sweet 16.
yeah, and I called you and told you, man, I stepped back on that. Because he did great.
Ridiculous, man.
This is one of his best coaching jobs. But I just know but you can't say because he made the appointment that he don't like Coach Cal.
Well, no, what I'm saying, I wasn't necessarily talking about him, but the shoe fits weird. Like, if you can sit and say that this was his fault in this situation, that was not Cal's fault. Maybe he could have gotten to a situation where he called a timeout, but that 7 seconds left, But in turn, if they make their free throws and they don't go get out rebounded 22-10, that's the difference.
There it is. Let me know when it's my turn. I don't want to cut you off.
I mean,
You
we
made
can go
my-
to the losers.
All right, I got.
Yeah, go ahead.
My first loser is Coach Cal. Here's the thing. I'm a Memphis fan. You said something about Sam Darnold the other week. You call him Same Darnold. Same Darnold when it hits the fan. Coach Cal teams, same problems every time. They can't make a free throw. You can't get a rebound, and you can't get a defensive stop. It's the same thing every time. There's no reason, as good a coach as he is, there's no reason that he only has that one chip with Kentucky.
So
there's no reason.
That's
but
his fault. That's his fault that they don't rebound, bro.
At some point, you got to look in the mirror and say, why cannot my teams shoot free throws? Why can't my teams?
So pretty much
Why?
you want
This is every time. This is every
Let me ask
time, bro.
Coach like a real quick question. Coach, how many free throws y'all shoot a game? Like in practice?
Oh shit,
Right.
Too many.
So in turn, I watched every TSU game, and I would be like, they're missing free throws. Does that have anything to do with coaching, or is that just the fact that the kid get there and make the free throws and miss the free throws?
The kid has to step up and make the free throw. Because this is the devil advocate to that. How do you know that Coach Cal doesn't have them on a 500 free throw a day routine?
Okay.
Because if
I can't speak to that.
so, at the end of the day, that player has to step up and make that free throw. That Coach Cal can't control that.
All right. Can I push
Go
it a
ahead,
little bit?
yeah.
Coaches get evaluated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's time to get your evaluation, and you check, and the same negatives appear every evaluation. At some point, we gotta take a different approach because something ain't working. If every time Cal bows out, it's a stop. He's not getting blowed out, but it's a stop. It's a bad foul. It's a missed free throw. It's something mental every time. That's coaching. Because you can say the players gonna do what they supposed to do. I totally get that. But at some point, you have to instinct. You don't want your players out there thinking. You want your players out there doing what they supposed to do with their muscle memory. Am I wrong?
True.
So obviously the muscle memory ain't there.
I ain't gonna say that.
So Coach, so Jeff, so what you're saying is you want to see a different problem at the end of the year.
Sometimes,
you want to
bro.
bring them in the office in now.
At some
That
point,
probably want to see a different problem.
at some point, we got to have a different in the evaluation sheet. I can't keep saying this because why am I paying you? When I do evaluations and I told you last year, hey, you need to fix this, and we do evaluations next year, the same shit need to get fixed. Hey, brother, what we doing? Like that means you ain't paying attention.
Coach, you got a loser?
Yeah, my
Let's
first
get to it.
loser is Cinderella teams.
Oh yeah, let's talk.
This is what the transfer portal has done to Cinderella teams, small teams making deep runs in NCAA tournament. There was only one double-digit seed that made it to the Sweet 16, which was Arkansas, which is still a Power 5 school. So that's even though they're 10th seed, nobody's gonna say Arkansas is a Cinderella team,
Right.
Because they are not Power 5, Power 4 team. But that's what the transfer portal has done, is taking away the surprises of the NCAA tournament, because all the guys that are at these smaller schools that can actually play, they're transferring to these bigger schools. So it's eliminating the Cinderella team. So we're not going to see as many if any Cinderella teams consistently in the
That's
NCAA
big.
tournament now, it's going to be not happening a lot.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you still get one like, I guess you could say
McNeese.
Drake, maybe.
Yeah.
But everybody knew McNeese had Power 5, Power 4 talent.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't, those would be the closest schools you'll see to make a Cinderella's run this year. But even then, they only won one game.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
No.
No.
Because but you still have all your
Your
one
conference.
team
one
big
team,
conference
conference,
that are guaranteed.
Yeah, they still got I'm rolling with Coach because there are 80 projected starters from the Sweet 16. 36 were members of their respective programs last season. 35 are transfers. So if you look at it, and 9 of those guys are freshmen. So I'm just looking at the University of Charlotte, and for the last 2 years, their top scorer is Bryce Williams. He's currently at Nebraska, which is a Power 4 program. Igor from UT. He played for the University of Charlotte. He was their leading scorer 1 year. Deshaun Jackson's at Iowa State. He was at Charlotte. He was their leading scorer. Luce Patterson, he's now at Minnesota. He was one of their leading scorers. And then their current leading scorer just left. He's in the transfer portal right now, Nick Graves. So how do you build a mid-major program when all of those guys are leaving? Belmont, Jacoby Gillespie, Maryland. What's the kid? Cade Tyson at UNC.
Malik Diaz.
Ole Miss. What's the kid that's at Florida? Will Richard.
Yeah.
Will Richard, bro. Those guys don't play at those mid-major. You can't build a pro. Here's the thing: what's going to have to happen, and it's not going to happen. You're going to have to build a program at a mid-major, and people are going to have to actually invest in a basketball program. And bro, it's just it ain't going to happen. All of those guys played at Charlotte. So if Charlotte keeps those guys 2 or 3 years, some of them might go to the league. They'll have a run like VCU had, George Mason had a couple of years ago. That's dead, man. It's over with. That's done.
I think we can do a whole show about that because
Yeah.
the other side of that is though, I gotta get a bag because it's not guaranteed I'm gonna play professionally.
Now, granted, you got to start that, but there are casualties, and I'm not gonna put these kids on blast.
Of course.
But it's casualties of these kids leaving these smaller programs
That's bad.
and going set and playing 2 or 3 minutes on a Power 4 team.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But
that
the
is
bag, though.
that is the loser. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Weez, you got a loser?
Yeah, well, my loser was Juju Watkins.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
Ross
That's
voice.
tough. Dang.
And
That broke my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Damn, that's
Speaking
tough.
of
Godspeed.
I had one more. Children's transfer portal.
You went 2. Okay.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen's son from Michigan announced he's going to the portal. Why?
Yeah. Wow.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't. That's bullcrap.
They haven't even played that game.
They
as
played
we
the game yet. He announced it. That's bullcrap.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
takes you just put a different energy inside the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff.
Let's keep it going. Hey, Coach Penny Hardaway. What the hell, man? Like I'm a Memphis guy.
Through and through.
Memphis, through and through. I know they're gonna have some tough conversations with you and your staff, and I hope you can turn it around because that team was too talented for that type of loss. Like that team should still be playing second and possibly third weekend with that talent in the way they played in this regular season. I hope you still there. You make Memphis look good as a representation of the city of Memphis and the state of Tennessee and the Memphis Tigers program. My Lord, man.
My Lord.
Yeah.
My Lord.
I can't believe
That was a big loss. He was talking about winning a championship for Memphis. They got beat in the first round. I want to roll back with Juju because you got to think about this, guys. She was the main attraction for the entire tournament. Not even just women's, men's too. Man, and so you got Paige. Paige is gone. You still got Lauren Betts. A lot of people don't really know about Lauren Betts, but she's a great player, National Player of the Year candidate. Dawn has a great team. Hannah Doggo's good at Notre Dame. Yeah. But Juju is box office, as Weezy would say. That is a box office star, and she single-handedly, with that injury, I think she set back women's basketball for the foreseeable future because coming up the pike isn't really that type of talent. You have Aaliyah Chavez, who just committed to Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. You also have Jersey Robinson, who's still in high school. But you look at this injury, I think it's particularly disappointing because we didn't really get a chance to see her on the biggest stage against a person like Paige. Because they were going to end up meeting up in that Elite Eight. Yeah. That was going to happen. That was going to be blockbuster.
That was the one.
Because USC beat them in the regular season. You understand? So, man, I've been talking about this in pre-production. I don't think she plays another college basketball game. A lot of people say, no, there's no way. She makes more money in college. There's no reason for her to go pro. But I just see, and again, Paige tore her ACL as a sophomore in college. Still played through it, got back. But it takes so long. Kim Brink right now is just running. That's 10 months. So if you push that to 12, when she might be eligible to play, bro, that's February.
Yeah.
March.
Just depends on how bad of a tear or it
My
was.
thing is, you said she might not play no more, but isn't her any more valuable for her to play in college than it is in WNBA?
Yeah, it is, but it also is a time for her to just focus on hoops. You know, like you can graduate from college, you can do that. The programs are set up kind of easy for you to be remote, whatever the case may be. I don't know if Juju actually still goes to class. You know?
No, she probably don't. But I'm just saying, it's more valuable for money-wise.
You can't just put you on go to class.
She meant like she online.
Online class. Yeah, online class.
That's why I said we got to clear that up.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's true. But yeah, it's just one of those ones where it was and I'm on the phone with Coach Locke, and he heard me say, oh, no. First thing he said was, man, Juju didn't get hurt, did she? Like, literally. Like, because everybody's watching that game, and I knew exactly when it happened, just the way that she fell, just the way that her body moved when she hit that ground. I was like, man, she tore her ACL. It's tough, man. Godspeed to the Jew, man. Golly.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough. Any other losers, guys?
My other loser was kind of entwined with USC championship chances. I mean, they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. They got another killer in the block, but when you've been playing with arguably the best player in college basketball all season, and then she goes down at a tournament like that, it's not gonna look good.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to play out of your mind every game, night in, night out, from 2 or 3 people to overcome that. And I just don't think USC will be able to do that. So this was their chance to win a championship team because they were a complete team. It wasn't just Jude.
Yeah.
Like it was last year. She had some plus, but not the help
like
she had this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kiki Erie, you got Kennedy Smith.
Yeah.
You got the Avery Howe. You got K9. Like they have real help with her. And I really think what was going to be crazy, I think Jude's going to get 2 or 3 more girls that come this year in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
So, man, that's how do you, and I'll ask you off camera about this, Coach, how you recruit around a player not going to be there. But you guys ready to get to the next joint? Yeah. No, the next joint.
All right, let's speak of the next joint. Let's get back to one of my favorite topics or subjects we had here. Pocket watching with FSP. All right, the Boston Celtics. Man, brother, all right. All right. Jesus Christ. Coming from ESPN and CNBC has confirmed that the biggest transaction in the history of the NBA, surpassing the Phoenix Suns selling for a whopping $4 billion, the Boston Celtics have sold for $6.1 billion. Now, this was purchased by Bill Chisholm of the 6th Street Group.
Says people ain't we?
Nah. I don't know him. Wish I did, but I don't know him.
Speaking of Weezy, did Mr. Chisholm overpay in the 6th Street Group overpay for the Boston Celtics? Or is this a legacy franchise that's worth every penny?
He might have overpaid a little bit, but he had to get the asking price. It was time to sell. I know that.
Oh yeah,
it was time. It was time to sell. I think he bought it for what? He didn't buy it for no 60. He didn't buy it for $1 billion. But whoever like. But here's the thing.
He got it for 4. He got it for $4 billion.
He bought it for $4 billion. He sold it for 6. He doubled his money. Perfect. It's time to sell.
Not double, but okay.
Hey, good man.
Double is 8.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Double is 8, but 2 more B's though.
Yeah,
There you go. There you go. Now we talk.
That's right. Yeah. So I think that NBA expansion, people were looking to kind of see, okay, what's the market rate for a team? So your Seattle's, your Mexico City, your Paris Saint-Germain team, which is going to happen. All of those are going to happen. Now that range should be right between 4.5, 5 billion for an expansion team. So it's about to happen. And I think it's just sign of the times.
Yes, go.
Yep.
So, Jeff, the Washington Commanders passed that last sale. They went for $6.05 billion.
Well, I was saying NBA.
Yeah,
With the
yeah.
that's the biggest sale in the NBA.
Which is crazy to me. The Commanders are worth that much.
Yeah.
They hadn't won in Doug Williams. But yeah, he had to sell now while he's fresh off a championship.
It's time to sell.
Yeah, but at the same time, like Jeff mentioned, this is a historic franchise. It's always going to be a franchise that's worth money and going to continue to increase unless they just fall out the bottom and come down to becoming one of the worst teams in the NBA, which I don't see that happening no time soon with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But right now, they have a documentary on HBO Max talking about this series, talking about this organization. So the Celtics will always be one of those organizations that'll be top like that.
I agree.
You good, Rick?
Yeah.
All right. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk some boxing, Jeff. The IOC unanimously voted Thursday to include boxing in the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Boxing was first included in the 1904 Olympic Games. It has been a part of every edition except for the 1912 Olympics held in Stockholm due to local laws.
Shout out to TSU. He was found.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
In the 2024 Paris Olympics, Omari Jones was the only American to medal as he earned a bronze medal. Clarissa Shields was the last American to win an Olympic gold medal, achieving the feat in 2012 and 2016. And Andre Ward was the last American male to win a gold medal in the Olympics as he won the gold medal in 2004. Jefferson, is this a big deal, little deal, or no deal?
This is a huge deal for me as a boxing fan. I can see how even the boxing purists have their feelings about Olympic boxing because of the scoring and the amateur rules and possible cheating. But there's neither here nor there, right? But I just love to see it. Love to see that it's back and that it's going to take place. Shout out to LA.
Yeah, Jeff took my point. I don't like it because I don't like the way they score the boxing. Like you knock somebody out, you lose. Like we're boxing. So I got to hold back my punches and not knock them out. Got to pull back my power because I can't win if I do knock you out. That's what boxing is about. And then like you said, allegedly cheating going on. Like I just don't like how the rules of the boxing in the Olympics.
Weezy, you want to?
Yeah, well, boxing was approved because this is going to be one of the biggest Olympics ever, especially because it's in the U.S. and it's in California. They said it could be more than 20 more events added this year. They talking about adding horseshoes and everything this year.
Flag football is coming. I know that.
Flag football is coming. Everything because this is the first time it's been in a long time since 1996. It's been in the U.S.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah. It's a big deal to me as well because I think the Olympics created some of the best boxers we've seen. Huge deal. It's the only way to kind of make yourself a household name. If you look back from Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Oscar De La Hoya, all got their household names.
And they all lost.
From the Olympics.
Well, Muhammad Ali lost, Floyd lost.
Yeah.
They didn't win because of possible cheating.
Yeah, possible cheating. Yeah. But all of them other guys, some of those guys won gold medals for sure. So I think with Omari Jones being the face of boxing for us, he won the bronze in 2024, like I mentioned in the intro. He's only 22 years old. He'll be 24 by the time of that Olympics. So it'll be a big deal for him. And I think he's the next guy up. Hopefully. Yep, hopefully.
Yep. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Talk some boxing. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it. J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcasted. Revolution will be podcasted.
Halftime. It's the Full Sport Press, FSP, NBA, Top 7 Power Rankings. This is the fluid list week to week. Regular season's coming to an end. Let's get going at number 7. The Miami Heat. Fresh off of beating Jimmy Butler's ass in Miami and having 3 straight wins as of recording, the Miami Heat are holding strong to their play-in position, minus Jimmy Butler. And number 6, possibly top 2 or 3 team in the Western Conference. Don't look now. Look at James Harden. Looking at you, Norman Powell, and healthy Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers are winners of 5 of their last 6, and no one, and I mean no one, wants to play them in the first round. Number 5, winners of 9 of their last 10. Tough loss to the Nuggets, though. That's out of order, pardon me. At number 5, the winners of 5 of their last 6, the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton got them boys rolling. Shout out to Coach Lock, that's your man. He's so efficient. No turnovers, X amount of assists every game. Dude is cooking. Can't say nothing about him. Gotta love it. Moving on to number 4, the Houston Rockets. Took a tough loss to Denver, but they are still winners of 9 of their last 10. Young boys, I hope when they get to the playoffs, they can keep this going simply because they are fun to watch, man. Bouncy all around the court. Got veterans like Brooks and Van Vliet that's there to kind of steady the ship a little bit. So just love to watch them play, man. Good stuff.
That's right.
Moving on. Number 3. Winners of 7 straight. The Boston Celtics. Just sold the team for $6 billion. Gotta love that. If you got to $6 billion to sell, you got 2 of the best young players in the league with Jason Tatum, actually a veteran now, still young, and Jaylen Brown, best starting 5 in the league. They run 7 to 8 deep, depending on how they how the game scheme goes. I would not in the Eastern Conference. It's gonna be a tough out for anybody. But shout out to the Boston Celtics. This was tough for me, cameraman. I wanted to go with the sentimental pick, but I got to go with the right choice here to keep the integrity up. Number 2, winners of 4 straight and 8 of their last 10, beating the Lakers twice and a win over the Nuggets. J-Ho's Chicago Bulls.
We rolling.
They are rolling. Someone needed to remind them that they were tanking for a draft pick, but apparently they want to play in this damn play-in tournament and see how it goes. Shout out to young Kobe White, Big Voos, putting on the show, man. These guys are fun. Giddy. Look at Josh Giddey. Look at Josh Giddey. Get Giddy with it. Just keep. Never mind. But let's shout out to Josh Giddey, man. It's just never mind. And number 1, 8 straight wins. Got the MVP, best defense in the league, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nah, he got it. Yeah. Kendrick Perkins made it weird again. But real quick before we move on from the NBA, fresh off the presses, local team, Jace, the Memphis Grizzlies, 2 weeks away from the playoffs, just fired their head coach, Taylor Jenkins. Taylor Jenkins, the Grizzlies are currently 4th in the Western Conference. So they were going to the playoffs, but their coach was fired, J-Hove.
Oh, shit. Where you keep
J-Hove.
Yeah.
No, I just got a question for you.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it light.
Okay.
Is it deeper than rap, or was this a basketball decision?
Oh, it's deep in the rap.
Okay, that's it.
It's deep in the rap.
So we just waiting on Shams.
Oh, it's
Just waiting on Shams to put it out there.
It always comes out. What buddy say?
It comes out in the rinse.
No.
I follow the money.
Follow the money. I'm telling you, it's something. It's always something.
Yeah.
Always something.
You don't fire your coach 2 weeks.
And you 4th?
And you 4th in the West?
Nah.
You don't fire your coach. Now, you took a bad loss to Oklahoma City last night, last game. But, nah, there's something.
It's deeper than a verse.
Here's the thing. Here's the last question and we out. Would Woj have already released the information by now?
Yeah.
Nah.
Woj would have it by now?
Nah,
not
okay.
yet.
Nah.
Steve Nash?
Nah.
To get the job?
Steve Nash and Ja Morant.
No, sir.
Yeah.
And that is halftime.
Yeah.
Y'all guys ready for the second half?
Let's get it.
All right. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
hell yes, there too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to get you on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Second half, it is our NFL draft comparison show. Moving on to the defensive side of the ball, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Lock.
Cameraman, NFL comparisons are far from a perfect process. Here's looking at you, Weezy. Did you peep last week? Coach Lock, boy said, Shadur Sanders.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He didn't say play like.
Yeah.
Did he play like? Oh, if he said play like, I thought he was. Okay.
That's all they said. He said going to be.
I didn't say he was gonna get Super Bowls. I didn't say that.
That's tough.
But I already had enough coaches.
Okay.
They reprimanded me.
But they definitely serve as valuable purposes when looking at measurables, like Weezy mentioned, metrics and tape to come to these comparisons, it's not only a good way for our community to get a better sense of what the prospect could be in the transition from college to the NFL, but it also brings type of an archetype, like Weezy was mentioning with a bunch of his players. It's an archetype, not necessarily the end result.
Right. I got that this week. Bro. Watch this.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm helping you out.
No,
You're
you're
saying an
right.
archetype.
But I got that this week. Watch what I do this week.
Now, last week we took on the task of comparing the offensive side of the ball. This week we'll attack the defensive side of the ball. We will kick things off with Abdul Carter, edge from Penn State, 6 feet, 3 inches tall, 21 years old. He said, real quick, he said Cam Scatterbo was Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott, 6'2", Cam Scatterbo, 5'8". That's crazy.
It's 5'10".
Abdul Carter, Weezy. Who is your NFL player comparison and why?
No, it's Micah Parsons.
It's Micah.
Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Sorry, but Micah Parsons is my comparison for him.
That's pretty solid.
He's still playing NFL.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's gonna be a Hall of Famer yet.
True.
Yeah, so
They both wore number 11 at Penn State.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
It ain't true, but go ahead. No, it's not true.
See, I'm fucking who I go.
Michael Parsons is finna be he's finna get $275 million guaranteed. Let's see.
I'm damn. I'm fucked.
I got you, Weezy. Played the same position, same number, same college. It's going to be the same outcome when he gets to the league. This is one of 2, 3 can't miss players in this draft. He's the one. He's the biggest. The can't miss. Him and the guy we're going to talk about next are 2 of the 3 can't miss players in this draft. So yes, Michael Parsons is the player comparison for him.
Coach, what's yours?
I had Michael Parsons as well.
Okay.
They built similar. They had the same type of freakish athleticism, his first step quickness, and speed to blow past tackles, along with the power to set them up and run through them. So I have Michael Parsons as well.
Here's the thing about my comparison. I wasn't saying that the cat wasn't going to be good. I'm just saying it was just low-hanging fruit. But I guess everybody grabbed the same fruit. I have Von Miller, though.
Oh, my God.
Primarily playing off-ball linebacker during his first 2 seasons. He's relatively new to playing the edge, very similar to Von Miller. So as far as an ISO player, scheme-wise, he'll be a good guy standing up to blitz. But, top 5 player in the draft, elite talent, Abdul Carter. My comparison is Von Miller. Next up, we have Travis Hunter. What? Anybody have anything to say with Von Miller, who's a Super Bowl MVP, who will be a first ballot Hall of Famer? Nothing? Okay. All right, cool. Next up, we have Travis Hunter.
First ballot Hall of Fame at the bank, too.
But in comparison to Hall of Famer,
Because you, bro.
you act like you.
Fight, Weezy. Fight.
Fight. My comparison about to a Hall of Famer.
Fight. You gotta fight.
I'm a high school player next one. I'm not even a fucking high school player. I ain't lying.
You gotta fight.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Next up, we have Travis Hunter, cornerback, Colorado, 6 feet tall, 22 years old. Jeff, give me your NFL player comparison or what?
Stick with my low-hanging fruits here, simply because, all right, I may be behind on this because I'm not sure what position he's going to play. So I'm going to go with someone who played corner mostly, but also ran a little bit on the other side. I'm going to go Champ Bailey. That's it. Yeah. Because, again, can't miss talent. One of the best at his position. He's going to be one of the best in the position the day he steps foot on that field.
Some people say Champ Bailey the best cornerback ever played football.
Those people are wrong. They didn't see Deion Sanders.
Some people say he's better than Deion.
But here's the thing, though.
People say it all.
When Travis is all said and done, barring injury, he will be one of the best to ever play the game.
You need your ass whooped, Jay. You do. You need your ass whooped because who you wants to pick, bro?
I'm just here. I'm just here.
Think about it. He can do that, and I'm gonna have something back all the time. Like I'm good at this.
Yeah. Jeff, you don't have to say that when you do that.
I'm gonna be known because it was I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's debatable.
I had Champ Bailey as well. This is why though. Coming out of college, he was a dual threat. He played both sides of the ball. And like Hunter, he won the award for the best defender in college football. I think it's going to transition the same way. I don't think Travis Hunter is going to play both sides of the ball his whole career. He'll start off doing it, and then eventually he'll just pick one side and stick with that. So I had Champ Bailey.
What you got, Weezy?
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead. Nah.
Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead, Weezy.
Prince Mukamara. I can't pick a good player. I got Prince Mukamara.
Prince Mukamara played 5 years in the NFL. So you saying you don't think that he's gonna?
No.
So if you
I'm
say
just
Prince
saying,
Mukamara, what makes him play like Prince Mukamara?
No,
Sitting here
I'm just
and
saying,
tank. Like if you,
I'm tanking because
Yeah.
when I get my
I did
good
the same thing to Jeff.
when I get my good opinion, I'm look like Sam Sausage Head. So I look like Sam Sausage Head.
Well, what I'm saying is, who's your player compares? You had Champ too.
Yeah, I had Champ Bailey. I really did.
Okay.
But
Why?
if Prince Mukamara sounds better, let's roll with Prince Mukamara.
Why?
If that sounds better.
already.
Pick champ, your pick.
Stick with who you got, man.
Yeah, crazy. You want to go into why you think he plays like Champ? Nah. So that's the hard part for some people, huh?
Jay, you had champ.
What do you mean? Because he's
I did.
versatile.
I did.
Because no, that's what's hard about that. He's a versatile player.
Say less.
I mean, we can't say Dion because then you say we're really crazy.
Yeah. So, what I'm saying, why? Like everybody else had a reason as to why they think.
I said he's versatile.
That's it. Okay. So you go on TV and red lights on. Yeah. What you think about Travis Hunter? He's versatile.
No, you're saying that because I said Prince Mukamara. You're trying to put the spotlight on. But if I come out and say Champ Bailey at the beginning, you act like I don't know what I'm talking about. So I have to say a Prince Mukamara.
Right.
That sounds better because that sounds better.
No, not to me because Prince Mukamara can't play. Can't play the line.
Weezy, stick to who you got.
Yeah.
Stick to who you got.
My pick for his player comparison is Patrick Peterson. A lot more valuable as a cornerback to me. I think he would be a situation where he would play 8 to 10 snaps at wide receiver. I think he's the best wide receiver in the class. I don't think necessarily it's even close. I think if you look at last year, he's more of a comparable to Malik Neighbors on offense compared to how it is this year. It's not even close with that situation. But I think he gets over with talent. Like I remember watching Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie play, and everybody would always say he gets over on actual athleticism instead of actually knowing the situation was going on. I think Travis plays a lot like that. But I think how he improved from 2023 to 2024 shows just how good he could really be. I think truly a generational talent at cornerback and at wide receiver. So they're using both sides of the ball. But Patrick Peterson is my NFL player comparison. Next up, we have Mason Graham, defensive tackle from Michigan, 6 feet 4 inches tall, 21 years old. Coach, give me your NFL player comparison and why.
Christian Wilkins. He's an easy mover with explosive lower half, strong interior defender, and Graham's ability to mix and match his moves helps him get off blocks and be a run defender as well as a pass rusher. He has the ability to win single blocks that helps him to 3.5 sacks on the inside. So I went with Christian Wilkins.
Jeff.
I like that, Coach. 6'4", gonna be a top 5 pick. I'm going with Quentin Williams for everything Coach said.
Damn.
But I think this kid's gonna be a monster.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a monster in the league. Here's the thing, quarterbacks and all that other stuff is gonna play into it, but this guy should be. If we're going off sheer talent and prospects alone, he's top 5. Yeah.
Weezy?
I like Coach's pick, but I went Leonard Williams from the Jets.
Okay.
I went Leonard Williams, man. Big in stature, like you said, low explosive ability. This kid had 5 sacks. Leonard Williams he didn't get a lot of sacks. I like Leonard Williams.
Yeah, I like that too. It's a mix between Christian Wilkins and Leonard Williams. Just schematically, you can use him as a 3 technique, but you can line him up as a 4 and a 5 as well. And that length helps out as far as getting to the actual quarterback. So upside is crazy. Top 10 guy in this draft. But I would love to say Christian Wilkins or Leonard Williams. Pretty easy for that. Next up, we have Jalen Walker, edge from the University of Georgia, 6 feet 1 inches tall, Weezy. Who's your NFL player comparison and why?
6 feet 1. He's not that tall for an edge rusher. Man, I went with Javon Curse from the Tigers.
Yes,
the
they
freak.
call him the freak.
The freak. Javon Curse.
Second him,
He should have been a Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's 6'1".
Fast thing on 2 feet.
Because his quickness. Now Javon Curse was taller than him, but Javon Curse is little. He was little and quick, just like this kid. So yeah.
Jefferson.
All right. Inexperienced overall. He didn't play a lot. He didn't get his first start until this last season when he was at Georgia. That's it, crazy. Nah, I'm actually going Kyle Van Noy with this. When he gets it together, gets his technique, get his hands together a little bit better, it's gonna be Kyle Van Noy.
Coach.
I went Nolan Smith. He's a power defender with explosiveness. He can play on and off the ball like he did at Georgia. He's going to be best playing edge. As a pass rusher, he can win because of his speed and power. They can also use him to spot a quarterback because of his speed. So I went with Nolan Smith.
Yep, I see him as a tweener. Some people look at him as a hybrid. Either way, I have him looking more like Harold Landry than anybody else. Just a high ceiling, low floor type of player. Potential could be top shelf, but if you look at Harold Landry, I think he got his best years playing with the Titans in Vrabe's system. That's why Vrabe's traded for him, got him back. Just valuable usage, coming in as an early down linebacker, then rushing the edge. Late first round, talent for sure. So I have Harold Landry the third.
I like it.
Yep. Next up, we have Jahdae Barron, cornerback from Texas, 5 feet, 11 inches tall, 23 years old. Jeff, player comparison and why?
Makes plays out the slot. Likes to play near the line of scrimmage. I'm going Kyler Gordon for the Bears. Same height, same weight, everything. Make a play, jump out the screen.
Coach.
I went Brian Branch. He's a versatile defender. He can line up at the slot corner or boundary corner, and he appeals to both teams at either spot. So I went with Brian Branch.
Weezy.
I mean, 5'11", you know, I like to match up with the numbers height-wise.
Yeah.
I went with Adam Jones on this one. This kid is athletic.
Pac-Man.
Adam Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beef there.
Yeah. Pac-Man everywhere right now. I don't know what he got going on. Yeah. But this kid is super, super athletic. Pac-Man Jones is super athletic. But this kid right here, just like Pac-Man, is a great on-ball defender.
Just for that reason, a big nickelback, right place at the right time. I have him as Asante Samuel Jr.
I see that.
Yeah, lacks recovery speed, a little grabby at the top, but size and tape shows he's a physical nickel, be an early contributor, future starter, I think, with the potential to cross-train maybe later years as a safety. Year one starter, though, first round, Jahdae Barron. Next person is Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 21 years old. Coach, who's your player comparison and why?
Patrick Surtain. He's known for his exceptional ability to lock down receivers, and he plays with both physicality and intelligence in his coverage. So I went with Patrick Surtain.
Talk to me, Joe.
All right, he got a tendency to take some chances out there. He's a gambler. Got to know when to hold him. I'm going to go with James Bradbury for this.
Okay.
Yeah. Both. I mean, look, that's a solid pro for Bradbury. That's a good career to have.
Yeah. What you got, Weezy?
I went with your boy on this, man.
Who was that?
Ex-Cleveland Brown. Who am I? Joe Hayden.
Joe Hayden. Yeah.
6'2", Ranger. Joe Hayden was a monster. This kid might be the best corner in the draft.
Yeah. He not better than Travis Hunter, but he good, though. You forgot about Travis.
Yeah, I forgot about Travis, but
it's okay.
I'm talking about
it's easy to forget about.
Per corner, he might be the best corner in the draft.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think he's a first round guy. I think he's a future Hall of Famer. I also have him playing just like Christian Gonzalez, who got drafted a couple of years back from the New England Patriots. Just big, fluid cornerbacks, ball production. Could play safety later in his career, but just instinctive, good body movement, production, good instincts. It's something that you can see him being a little bit better in tackling, but really good at corner. So I have Will Johnson, who I think is the second best corner, is Christian Gonzalez, cornerback, New England Patriots.
I'll say this. He'll be the second corner off the board.
Absolutely. That's not even close. Yeah. I'm telling you, if he goes into the right system, he could be a top-tier max corner in the NFL. Oh, yeah, everything. Buffalo. Next up, we have James Pierce Jr., edge, University of Tennessee, 6 feet 5 inches tall, 21 years old, Weezy. NFL player comparison and why?
Josh Allen from the
Jacksonville
Jaguars.
Who's now Josh Hines Allen.
Josh Hines Allen, you're right. But
he just
if he came back, he ain't changed.
That was true.
Funny.
That's true though.
That was funny.
Cats be out here taking that. I ain't doing that.
That was funny.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Not for real.
Nah. He just because it's two Josh Allens, he wanted to make sure.
Yeah, because people confuse him.
All the time. Yeah, Josh Hines.
Josh Hines Allen.
Yeah.
Super, super, super athletic to be a defensive to be a defensive edge rusher.
Yeah.
Man, he was big for Tennessee this year.
Yeah, he was.
Right here is gonna hurt him. Between the ears.
Yeah. But he
Yeah.
played the SEC, so
He
he
raw.
against the best.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
raw.
raw talent. What you got, Jeff?
All right, so natural, like we say, he's raw talent. He's gonna be a pass rusher out the gate. He's gonna get his technique together. I'm gonna shoot for the stars on this. I'm gonna go for y'all boy Alden Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phew. If Alden Smith kept it together,
Man.
Yeah.
be out the door. What you got, Coach?
I got Brian Burns,
That's it.
similar with speed and explosive as a pass rusher. He can get around the offensive tackles. So I went with Brian Burns.
I'm right, Coach. Brian Burns, that high pressure rate derived from an instinctive feel. I just worry about him mentally. Brian Burns, you didn't even really have to worry about him mentally. He was more of a raw talent, just like Pierce. But this guy has some character issues, what they bring up. But here's the thing, the character issue helped out a team like Philly. You get him in the right environment, you get the best out of these kids. And he'll only be 21 when he gets drafted on draft day. Need to improve his strength, technique as an NFL run defender. But those concerns that I was talking about, his twitch, rush production, high ceiling, Brian Burns, definitely my player comparison for James Pierce Jr. Next up, we have Jahad Campbell, linebacker from Alabama, 6'3", 21 years old. Jeff, NFL player comparison, and why?
He's gonna be just 21, like you said, Jay, when the draft comes around. A lot of potential, got the size, got the athletic ability, had 100 total tackles to get that draft buzz up. My guy, he's your guy too, Jay. I'm going Tremaine Edwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. What you got, Coach?
I got Trayvon Wallace. Has athleticism and speed to mitigate his mistakes, but he will need to improve on his instincts of play recognition and challenging blockers and leveraging run fix. But I went with Trayvon Wallace.
Weezy.
I went with Jeff with Tremaine Edwards on this one.
Yeah.
For everything Jeff just said. I don't like his lateral quickness,
Mm-hmm.
but I like him in the middle.
Yep. Paul. I'm rolling with. Let that one go. I'm rolling with Dre Greenlaw with this one. It's hard to find a lot of taller middle linebackers, so it's usually Tremaine Edmonds. It's usually the guy that moved all around, Isaiah Simmons, and then the other guy that just got drafted by Arizona a couple of years back from Tulsa. It's hard to find a middle linebacker. Usually they play safety. Nah, his name it's escaping me his name, but he has the traits that needs to basically improve in some areas, but he's a really good middle linebacker. Playing at Alabama, and they're using more of a blitzer. He has to figure out ways to cover. Elite traits, 3 to 4 rush linebacker. First round talent, just has to go into the right scheme. So I have Dre Greenlaw as my player comparison. Next up, we have the national champion, Jack Sawyer, edge from Ohio State, 6'4", 22 years old. Coach, give me a NFL player comparison to why.
Arden Key. They have similar strengths. His ability to use his strength to disrupt offensive lines is very similar, so I went with Arden Key.
Jeff.
He's definitely going to be a situational guy, depending on where he goes in the draft. Could get in the right situation, become a starter out the gate. I'm going to have him listed to someone like Cameron Thomas, for me.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's lofty.
I like it.
Lofty.
Kid makes plays, though, man.
He does.
The
Yeah.
Ohio State defense made a lot of plays.
he made the play.
was right there.
He took the pick back
Yeah. You know what I mean?
against Queen Ewers.
He
to the
makes
crib.
plays.
Yeah, he made a play. Weezy.
I roll with Arden Key with their own coach.
Yeah, I'm rolling. I have Sam Hubbard, defensive end. Yep, just one of those guys that's built for power, not speed, no twitch. So that means he won't be a first round talent, but just make plays like Jeff mentioned. Suited for a box based guy, but could cap off his pro ceiling if he was finding a way to cover a little bit. High level backup, potential starter, third rounder guy. But Jack Sawyer is one of those guys who will be on Madden and be a really good player. Next up, we have Chris Paul Jr., not little CP3, but the actual football player. Linebacker from Ole Miss, 6 feet 1 inches tall, led the SEC in tackles. 22 years old, Weezy, NFL player comparison to why?
Fast linebacker, all over the field. He reminds you a lot of Keith Bulluck. Just not as tall as Keith Bulluck.
You know, I don't fuck with that. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
You know
Yeah.
what's that one?
Oh, I fuck with that. No, that's a good comparison for sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jefferson.
Lead this, like you said, lead SEC in tackles, great instincts. Got to get in the weight room a little bit, legs a little, yeah. But you're going to like this one.
Yeah.
Your man's.
Yeah.
Zaire Franklin.
Yeah.
What you thought I was gonna say. Ray Lewis.
All things say Fred Warner.
Nah, I ain't know Fred Warner's walking.
You'll get put up out of here
So
for real.
saying, yeah.
Fred Warner in this draft.
No Fred Warner in this draft. What you got, Coach?
I had Zach Franklin too. His ability to pursue the ball and make plays in the open field. He's a good run defender. He can show his range laterally, and he has the speed to cover running backs and some receivers. So I had him for Zach Franklin.
This is the thing. He has playing a 4-3, which is just like Z. His traits are worth betting on because you will find a way that he's going sideline to sideline. This is a see play, make play guy. If this is what you want, he's Chris Paul Jr. is the guy for that. I think he's going to be a star in the league, just like my guy Zaire Franklin. So I'm rolling. A very good comparison. Next up, we have cameraman's guy, Barrett Carter, linebacker from Clemson, 6 feet tall, 22 years old. Jeff, NFL player comparison, why?
Now I remember Barrett Carter was the second coming of.
Oh, my God. He's a 99?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but I don't know how that goes into the NFL. Kind of, Clemson. Clemson is Clemson.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm going with Quan Alexander.
Yeah.
Going Quan Alexander on this.
What you got, Jeff?
Isaiah Simmons.
Yep.
He's known for his athleticism. He can play multiple positions, and he can cover sideline to sidelines. So I want Isaiah Simmons.
Weezy?
Man, Clemson linebackers really don't pan. They usually don't pan out
They
in the
don't,
league.
man.
But
That's unfortunate,
I
too.
like this guy. I'm gonna go on a limb because Clemson keeps their linebackers, so they should be developed. I'm gonna go Dante Hightower on this one. Dante Hightower. He's a tall guy. He made a lot of tackles. I'm just reaching him a little bit. Dante Hightower.
Yeah. My player comparison for Barrett Carter is Jalen Smith, who played with the Dallas Cowboys. Really bad knee injury in the national championship game in Notre Dame. Never really bounced back. Really got good in the NFL, but was limited after the fact. Barrett Carter is one of those guys, just adding a little bit more muscle mass in 2024 without losing that playmaking ability, but in turn, it didn't necessarily work out. But Carter has a chance to become a complete backer in the NFL, but I think it's one of those things where it has to go to the right situation. He's a potential role player in the NFL, 4th-round guy, but my player comparison is Jalen Smith. And closing things out is Kobe Bryant, cornerback from Kansas, 6 feet tall, 22 years old. Weezy, close us out. Player comparison for Kobe Bryant.
This is the one I had to Asante Samuel right here.
Okay.
Asante Samuel's better 6 foot. Asante Samuel's little. This guy uses his hands a lot. But
Handsy.
yeah, he from Kansas, but this dude can play.
He can ball.
He can play.
He can ball. Yeah. Joe.
Underrated tackler. Got good techniques. Little light, a little slim.
Little slim in the case.
A little slim, but it's okay. He finds the ball well. And I'm going to do it. I'm a Jack Jones for Vegas, man. Jack Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Go.
I have Mekhi Blackman. Cover skills and ability to stay in the hip pocket consistently. Assembler, he's also known for his physicality and willingness to play downhill. Even though, like Jeff mentioned, he's a little undersized, but he doesn't have no problem getting his head down in the box of the line to play downhill. So I went with Mekhi Blackman. Like I cleaned it up, right?
Yeah. My last one is Kobe Bryant for J.C. Horn, who just got paid a ton of money. Shout out to David Mulugeta, getting him $90 million guaranteed. This is a thin guy, but highly competitive corner. Played at Kansas, so in turn we didn't see a lot. That team underachieved in 2024, 2025, but he wants the ball and finds a way to find said ball. So high-level backup, potential starter. I think he's a mid-round pick, 2nd, 3rd round. Ball skills, though, athletic upside gives him a high ceiling. So J.C. Horn, my boy from South Carolina, now plays for the Carolina Panthers. And that is our NFL player comparison show for the defensive side of the ball. Now you know all of the offensive skill guys, and then you have the big names on the defensive side of the ball. Started out a little rocky, be real.
But finish strong.
Finished strong.
So some of these guys are first day guys to start.
Well, yeah, we got some starters here.
Ceilings are starters.
Ceilings of starters.
Yeah.
Ceilings of starters.
But-
Because the ceiling is the roof.
But nowadays, if you're a top 10 pick, you're a starter in the league.
Sometimes. Yeah, just depending on where you go. Yeah, or you just just build a treasure chest of draft picks.
Yeah.
And then just figure it out. But yeah, now some of these guys are gonna be really good. Some of them not so much. But that's the way the NFL draft goes.
So are you still standing on no
Yeah.
quarterbacks? With it?
Oh, you missed that, Coach. Yeah. Yeah. No. What I said was, if we go back, we went through some of the comparisons, and what I was saying was, if you go back and look at my comparisons for some of the offensive guys, it was some Russell Wilsons in there. It was some great value Joe. What's his name? Not Joe Burrow, but Justin Herbert.
Okay.
So what I'm saying was, a lot of those guys. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Go ahead, Lynn.
You said that all of them was trash in this draft. That's what I'm saying. You still standing on that?
No, but what I said.
No,
Now you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I'm hearing
My NFL player comparison.
No, I ain't talking. I ain't
shows
talking.
the
I ain't talking about the comparison. I'm just asking, are they all still trash?
Yeah.
I know he's gonna roll. My boy gonna roll with.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I always said, Jeff, and you can attest to this, I would always be like, Jaden Daniels is good. He just has to learn how to slide and not get killed.
But
I always said Caleb Williams, the best player in the draft. Did I not say that? But I said,
So they're not trash. All of them ain't trash then.
No.
All 4 of them quarterbacks are
You
trash.
said all of them was trash.
No, but what I'm saying is, I said was, I wouldn't draft any of those guys.
Okay.
And that's why I am not a GM. But if I was a GM, I would not do that. Oh, I'm gonna get him now. Do the pocket now. You got shit again?
No, I got Charlotte horses.
Okay. Okay. Now tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press.
Don't make Instagram this week, please, God.
I mean, you never know with Buddy. Yeah. Tweet some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Coach.
Get a drummer song.
Chef.
Camera's always on, brother.
Right. Cameraman. Right. The Revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.